that. Alright. And... okay, we're gonna continue. Alright. Okay, and we're back! We're back! We're streaming! What all was I doing? We got the training thing there, but we won't worry about that right now. We're just gonna hop in here. Hello, Otto.
Otto. Kupka's at Drake's Fang. I'll be leaving before sunset.
You're not going in there alone, are you?
I am, Gav.
I'm not going there to destroy the Mother Crystal. All I'm after is Kupka's head.
On a platter.
More than I have to. I promise.
Whew, cold.
The Lanza and the Fang are all Kupka's personal fiefdom.
You know,
You have any...
I didn't do any intro or anything. Welcome in, because I know this is going on YouTube and stuff. Welcome in, welcome in. We're gonna get right into it today. I'm coming back after my birthday and everything. I'm 23 now. I'm 23 now. Welcome in. I know. I was 23 2 days ago now, technically. On the 26th of July. And yeah, balloons from my mother. So I had a good time. I had my vacation. I didn't stream, didn't work, didn't nothing. I know, still in the living room, still just kind of chilling, just relaxing. I got a few things for my birthday. We'll talk more about it as the stream kind of goes on. But yeah, I'm happy to be back from my little hiatus. Hopefully you guys didn't miss me too much. I'm ready to come back and make some more content for you. And yeah, I'm just looking forward to it.
Trouble on the way? You ask for Rosina Dalamil. Some call her the Desert Hare.
Who is she?
An old associate of Sid's. And only Sid's. All I know is the name. And that they used to meet at the Dalamil Inn.
It's the
We've heard
Dalamil Inn.
nothing from her since he died. But I'm thinking maybe the new Sid might be able to bring her back into the fold.
The new Sid.
Thanks. I'll keep that in mind.
We all need the thin
So,
boy.
What
don't
about
worry,
your
he's here.
uncle? I mean, he's welcome to stay, but...
Don't look so worried. He'll be coming with me.
Thank fuck for that.
Gav, Otto, I'm leaving you two in charge.
You can count on us.
Otto and Gav? That's so wholesome. At the same time? Both of them in charge? Oh, goodness. I'm ready, Uncle!
All right, Uncle. I'm ready to depart.
Is his name Byron?
Shall we?
We shall.
Yep.
Come, let us away to adventure.
To adventure! Off into the great unknown! Onward. Towards revenge. In a whole new land entirely. Far to the south. In the desert. No longer will we hang in the mountainous regions of Rosaria, nor in the forests or plains of Sambrick. No, we'll head into the horrifying, yet also full of opportunity deserts of Dalmekia. A vast arid sea of sand and stone that has been slowly consuming western Dalmekia since time immemorial. Onward! It's a good cutscene.
I was a young man when last I walked this path. There's an old trading post not far from here. The road to Drake's Fang leads through it.
The trading post it is.
Very chillaxed, but nice cutscene. Alright. Riddle of the Sands. Alrighty then. Woo.
Our destination lies over that dune, beyond the ruins. Mark 'em well,
wow.
Clive. It's all too easy to lose one's bearings in the sands.
It's true, and there are sandstorms galore out here. Oh my goodness. I think the way they designed this area is pretty interesting. Having the active sandstorms and stuff in the background amidst everything, along with the scorpions and everything else. Take him out! Burning Blade! Followed by Burning Blade! Followed by the ultimate, but true Burning Blade!
This one.
New enemies approach? Jesus. What? What do you mean experience and everything? I'm so confused. I'm so confused. That's alright. Keep taking him out. It's all good. Keep going. Yeah, good. Isn't Earthen Fury the ultimate that's really busted? Here, let's see.
Enough.
I would say yes, it is. Yes, it is. It is the one that's absolutely busted. Yeah, I do honestly love the Titan abilities. The Titan abilities are kind of fucking awesome. Some of my favorites so far. Come on, bitch. Alright, whatever. It is Ramu time. Pile drive! You know what? You've been judged, Helldiver! Just, I'll also say, just hit the damn bird. It can't be that hard. It can't be that hard to hit a man that's literally lying down. You haven't seen nothing yet. I hope not. I hope I get to see more. But, yeah, so I did have my birthday, and I ended up going to a couple of things. I ended up going to the water park and having a pretty fantastic time. And, you know, there's something I've been looking forward to for a while now, and I honestly had a fucking blast. And I gotta say, when I went to the water park, they actually added a lot, because the water park we were going to wasn't like a big place like Universal or anything. It was actually a rather smaller place. But since I went back, they actually added more water slides and, you know, just more features to it. More water slides, more decorations, a few more other things. And they had more stuff under construction as well. So it seemed like they were actually focused on kind of improving the water park overall. Which is something that made me really, really excited, because I've always loved going to summer waves. But I was thinking to myself, you know, when I was going to go this year, that I was like, man, we're not going to have too much to do, because I have ridden most of these water slides and stuff before. And the fact that they had a lot of new ones there, I was actually sad that I couldn't stay even longer, because I wanted to ride everything twice, you know, because I was having such a fucking awesome time. And, absolutely destroyed. Bring it on, beast. Oh, damn. Alright, alright. Uncle don't play, and Torgal definitely don't play. But yeah, so, you know, I went there and I was expecting like there'd be nothing or whatever, and they actually had a lot. And it was a bunch of random stuff. Like, around like the one part, they had like these 2 slides that people would ride, but they weren't really the funnest of slides. But right next to it, they added 4 new slides. 2 of them enclosed, 2 of them that are open, 2 that are you just slide down, and then 2 that you actually get in a float. And you can either go with somebody or by yourself. And then they also added a, to the kids area? They had like a giant shark mouth that had like an entrance or whatever, which was pretty fucking badass. Like, even if you're not going to the kids area, the aesthetic is always really cool, you know? Like, even if you can't really go in, like, and do certain things, having an aesthetic to an area, I feel like always adds to it as an overall experience, you know? Something to love and enjoy. And, then, of course, there's also the... Ooh, mithril belt. That's good. And then they added a bunch of other decorations or a bunch of other, like, parts to the little kids area as well, from what I could tell. Because I've been there so many times, I basically remembered everything, you know? It's not as good as the Drake Slayer. I'm sorry. I'm just better. But yeah, and so, you know, when I went there and they had a, what did they have? They added some, like, they just had a bunch of small decorations to the kids area and a few other little rides and stuff down there. And then they added another little thing to the other kids area as well. But then they have, like, I don't know if you guys have been to water parks, and they have a giant bucket of water that, like, falls down or whatever. Well, I don't know what they did, but they made this shit fill up.
Let us turn back before we lose our way.
Now, I'm gonna grab this real quick. Okay, yeah, we're gonna head towards the destination. I'm good with that. I just wanted to see if they had anything up here. And it looks like it's just more desert, so I'm just gonna ignore it for now.
Many years ago, when you were just a boy, you and I rode this way together.
What? Why?
Accompanying your father on a scouting expedition to Drake's Fang.
Really?
Come with you.
I'm not surprised you don't remember. It was just before Joshua was born. You were so eager to be there when your brother arrived that you whipped your chocobo too hard on the journey home and fell from the saddle.
On, take him out!
You'll never forget how Elwyn bust over you as you sat in the sand, falling like Titan!
Okay, well, I didn't mean to do that! Okay, I'll go say, come here. Yeah, that bucket, basically, normally they take like a couple of minutes to fill up, and then you hear like the whole like, ding, 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 and then it like dumps a shit ton of water. This motherfucker took all of 40 seconds to fill up, I swear to God. By the time I walk over there and start walking away, it was ready to dump again. I was like, I can't imagine the fucking water bill for this fucking place, because holy shit. Holy shit. It is constant with this. Like, I'm talking tons of fucking water. You walk over there and you're like, okay, baptize me, bucket, and I'm talking, this bucket dumps tons of force. Tons and tons of forces of water down on you. It's an absolute mess. And then, you know, there's also the, what is it? And yeah, and of course, like, you know, it nearly knocked over Devin, me, and Lucy onto the goddamn ground, and then also Dylan's little brother. And this is just, you know, a clusterfuck of a mess of a time we're having. And then there's also, you know, I think that's all the stuff they'd added, was the slides, the kids stuff, and then also the water bucket filling a lot faster. And then after that, we ended up leaving a little bit early because they started having a rainstorm a little bit after we'd been there for a bit. And we ended up going to mini golf, which was pretty fucking fun. And it was the same mini golf place we went to years ago that was honestly really fun.
Wake and win!
Come here! I love just banging this and watching everything around me die. But yeah, and so, you know, well, here, I think we're about to get a cutscene real quick. Oh, no, we're not. Okay. Never mind then, we're still good. But yeah, and so the mini golf place, pretty fucking awesome. I'm gonna have to share a few pictures of the place. This is the same place we went to for Dylan's birthday a couple years ago. But the thing about it this time is that my grandparents are there. My grandparents have never seen me wear any makeup that isn't black. And then like one time they saw me with black nails. That's it. Anything else they've never seen, and they saw me there with my Grim Reaper beach shirt, pink or purple eyeshadow, and I had remnants of lip gloss on. Thankfully, you couldn't really see the lip gloss, even though it was there.
Given me quite a thirst. Quick drink before we press on.
And I gotta say, when I literally got there to the mini golf place, and then two people behind us, they're happening to be my grandparents. I remember leaning forward and leaning over to Devin and being like, "Devin, my fucking grandparents are here." And then Dylan's over here like, "What? No fucking way, you're kidding." And I was just like, "Oh, no!"
Look, there. Those are Ashen steeds. No doubt about it.
And such a long ride from Stonehair. Our Waluda friends must be soothing their saddle sores in the inn. Shall we join them?
We're going to the inn? I can't wait.
Run along and play now, Torgal. Dogs aren't allowed inside.
What? Why not? The fucking desert! I think they do unfiltered system to re-clean water instead. Probably. Almost certainly. Almost certainly, but also still a crazy electric bill, though. Not a giant water park, but a fun one. Yeah, we only look like fucking royalty, nothing crazy. Ah. I mean, alright. Good way to look inconspicuous.
Good day to you. Eating?
Sorry about my pal. He only talks when his mouth's full. What do you recommend?
Well, if you're after something light, we do a fine chocobo soup with lentils and honey.
Ooh, honey.
2 bowls of that, then. An ale.
Right you are.
Hey, girl!
Coming!
The dick.
Your pal? Would you rather be my squire?
Got his ass. Would you rather be my fucking squire? Damn. Actually, fuck it, just damn. Holy shit. I mean, at that point, I'm so sorry. Sorry, I called him my pal earlier. He's actually my squire. Yo. Okay, balloons, you're all up in my business, bro. Back up. Is Joshua here? Is that Joshua's keeper? The caretaker? Holy shit, that is Joshua. Holy fuck. Oh god, yeah, he's still got...
Grace, it is plain you are not yet well enough to travel. If you would only let me take you to someone who can better attend to your ills.
No, we must press on. Prince Theon has returned to his camp and will soon depart for the front. I must speak with him at all costs. Miss this chance and I may never get another.
That's kind of correct.
You do understand that?
Yes, Your Grace. But you must at least agree to take your medicine.
No.
I'll fetch you some water.
Joshua over here. The people need me. I can't stop. I must go. I want to think that the knight who's actually Bahamut is the badass I think he's gonna be. I hope he turns on the Empire or something. That'd be fucking awesome. because he's fighting for the righteousness and the light. And, you know, he's turning against the quote-unquote light that the kingdom is. Whatever they said his name was, I don't remember. I think it's Dion. I'm not sure.
Keep watch, they tell us. But all I see is sand.
I hear they got our guest back to the Fang without any trouble. We'll be leaving soon enough.
Why the Lord Commander dragged us all this way just to save that blockhead skin, we'll never know. Dominant or not, he's a bloody idiot.
Ho ho!
That'll
Damn.
be Cooker, then.
Well, let's get this down us. We've a long way to go.
Hey, you.
Damn it, Uncle Byron! You dumbass!
Uncle?
Sorry.
Dion is just like you? Oh, I fucking hope. Then he's gonna be an epic badass. Is he as pretty as me? Oh goodness, oh goodness.
Can you walk, Your Grace?
No.
What's wrong?
Carry
I
me, my
thought Trouble
lady.
may be brewing downstairs.
It is. Trouble is a brewing. Oh, no, trouble isn't brewing. Trouble has started, milady. It's
You
already.
two are travelers, are you not? Me and my companions are strangers here. Perhaps you'd be good enough to accompany us a while. Help us find our way.
Sorry, lads, but we've got business in camera that can't wait.
Everyone's leaving.
Sure, you could spare us an hour or two. Friend.
Oh boy. Bro's D, no. I know what the fuck, Byron. Bro's like, give me all the food. He's what the fuck. My actual honest to God reaction.
I'm afraid we don't have a moment to lose. Friend. Stay back, Uncle.
Yo.
Badly.
Yo, what the fuck? Bro really did say, let me eat everything, hop behind here, and down this goddamn ale. Bro really did too. God damn.
It's the outlaw. Thank you.
Try it.
Let's get lit up in here, fam. Die! But in a demon voice.
Bravo, my boy! Just like that!
Come on, bitches, come at me. Damn it. Come here then, bitch. Motherfucker. Fuck! Have I forgotten the timing? Holy shit. Hit me again? No way I forgot the timing. Whatever. Byron is just like me. Look at him. Look at him down that food. Jump behind the table. Uncle Byron, you dumbass! Get up here. Bro's still back there chowing down.
For your trouble.
Sorry about the table!
Word of advice, miss. That soup could do with a touch more salt.
Ow. What? Bro, Byron's a G. Byron's a whole... Byron's a whole anime father, I'm telling you. What are you doing? Oh, that's beautiful. Oh my goodness. Wow.
Now's our chance.
I do like Joshua's drip, by the way. Joshua's got some of the best drip I've seen so far in this game.
I'm fine.
He just hit her with the, girls, I want to see men! Just hit her with it right there. Sorry, I didn't do a good enough impression. Girls, I want to see men! There we go, that's a little bit better. I had to say it proudly. How Joshua would do. Why do you think he's going so far to see Dion instead of this random lady helping him? Of course!
Clive?
I like how Clive just guesses the right door out of fucking sheer chance. Like, what are the fucking odds? Bro just knows.
What is it now?
You know, it wasn't Byron eating here, because he would eat the whole fucking plate and then some.
It's nothing. Let's go.
Oh, bloody hell, Clive, it is something, you fool! You think you take me for a blind? Hold up. Everyone's acting like we didn't just go in a fucking bar fight just now. You know, nothing crazy. There was no bar fight. There was no bar fight.
Where are you?
So, I wonder how he can tell that Joshua was there. Does he just sense his presence, or does that thing flare up when he's around?
We do
Understand.
now.
The Royalists said it themselves. Their guest is in the Fang. We should press on before any more of their friends turn up.
Arms are like iron. Are all your muscles so hard?
Well, I'd be happy to show you, provided I can afford it.
Moving on. Moving on. Oh, townsperson.
This town is truly blessed. The bustling markets, the healing waters,
I mean,
all under the watchful eye.
Lord Kupka. Oh boy. Oh boy. Under Lord Kupka? I doubt you want anything to do with Lord Kupka.
Ah, they've closed the road. And it's the only way from here to the Fang. It would seem
Smart.
Lord Kupka is not accepting visitors at present.
We have to get through that gate.
Not by force, I trust. We've attracted quite enough unwanted attention already.
I mean-
By guile, then. Perhaps the Desert Hare can offer us her aid.
Rosina Dalamil, woman of mystery. But how will we find her? We know naught of her but her name.
And that she was working with Cid. Cid's other collaborators have all been people of means. The wealthiest and most successful members of their communities.
He's just smart
I'll
like
wager
that.
this Rosina Dalamel is the same.
That would certainly help to narrow the search. We need only inquire as to who is in charge of the town.
God, I
That's
keep drinking
exactly
this
what
tea.
I
It's
mean
not
to
very
do.
good at all. Oh my goodness. You ever, like, taste something, it doesn't taste very good, and then you're like, man, it wasn't the worst thing ever, so I'm willing to try it again just to see if I was wrong. And then you're still wrong, and you're just hoping that it eventually tastes better. You ever do that? You ever taste it and you're like, man, I wish it tasted better, and it just doesn't taste better. Like, you keep tasting it, and it keeps not tasting that great. No matter how many times you taste it.
Good day, my lord.
Good day, my lord. What bringeth you here? Yeah, I don't own any, okay.
An excellent choice.
We will equip that very shortly. I'm gonna buy at least one potion. So we actually got a new piece of gear. Let's see. Combo damage. Honestly, not too worried about that. What is this? Lightning rod. Which one is lightning rod? That's lightning rod cooldown. Oh, well, I honestly don't really need that. Like, I use it a lot, but not that
Crystal
much.
delivery's over. Get back to your homes.
Crystal delivery. But I didn't get one. I wanted crystal delivery. Like trying Devin, but you keep coming back to Dylan.
Fucking men of the wrong.
I mean, possibly something like that. Something like that. That would make sense. If we look deep enough into Edgy Gamer lore, that would make a lot of sense. Hello, traveler.
Anything I can help you with, travelers?
Allow me.
Who runs this town?
My good man, we represent one of the oldest and greatest trading houses of Port Isolde. We're seeking to expand our business in the region and would very much like to make the acquaintance of Dalamil's leading entrepreneurs. If only we knew where to find them.
Well, we're best known for our baths, our markets, and our smithies. I suppose you could do worse than start your search at one of those.
Thank you. You've been most helpful.
What a homie.
Oh, you wouldn't happen to know a lady by the name of Rosina Dalamil, would you?
No, I can't say I do.
Well, thank you all the same.
Wow. Byron really is a fucking just genius of just, okay, alright. He's just good at talking to people. Sometimes that's all you really need. You just gotta be good at talking to people.
This river runs all the way to the southern seas. They used to load the crystal onto barges and sail it to the villages downstream. Before the canyons were lost to beasts and bandits. When I was a girl, I would wave to the boatmen as they set off on their long journey, and they would throw me sweetmeats in return. Such happy times.
Wow, this water is just... I've actually never seen water that looks like that before in my life. I'm gonna have to go to a country at some point and see some pretty water like that. I've only ever seen rather, not nearly as clear water. We'll just go with that.
What do you want? Can't you see I'm busy?
I won't keep you long. I'm looking for someone. A woman by the name of Rosina Dalamil. Do you know her?
Never heard of her. Is that all?
Welcome back, awesome bro.
One more question. If I wanted to find the richest trader in town, where would you recommend that I look?
Oh, that's easy. The Briar's Kiss. Won't find a finer smithy this side of the strait. The owner's only a young sprig, but he's got all the right ideas.
The Briar's Kiss, you say? Thank you.
I'm not sure what you mean by consistent, awesome bro.
Sprig is the person we're looking for. You said Sid's contact was likely to be an influential sort. Influence comes with age and experience. Believe you me.
But yeah, so I'm not your Megamind large behind looking ass. Pause. Pause. Yeah, I'm not sure what you mean by consistency, awesome bro.
Like iron.
Do you mean like are you talking about me like me being off for 3 days, or are you talking about me like not showing up on streams on time, or are we talking about like I'm not quite sure what you mean. You'd have to let me know what you mean. Because you're talking about inconsistent as far as like streaming days. I mean, I won't lie, I was offline for 3 days, but most of the time I'm usually streaming every night. Most of the time. I'm confused too, right? Oh, well, thank you, awesome bro. We were talking about it a little bit. Just to give you the short version, I went to a water park and a mini golf and visited my grandparents.
Can I help you?
Yes, I'm looking for a woman by the name of Rosina Dalamil. A long-standing pillar of your community, I believe, from old trading stock.
Then you should ask further. He's been here for years.
Knows the place and its people like the back of his hand. And he's in with all the old merchant families.
Bro just laid us the perfect info? What?
That's where you'll usually find him.
What?
Thank you kindly.
Bro really did just walk in and they told him everything. My god.
Well, it sounds like we have our man.
Perhaps. Let's go and find out exactly what this Furter knows.
Let's see here.
Sweet incense. What wax candles?
Oh, sweet incense. I was like, what the fuck did you say?
Excuse me. Are you Furter?
Hello, Furter.
I am. Can I help you, travelers?
I hope so. You've lived here for some time, is that correct?
We're to speak business,
you know
my good
Rosina
man.
Dalamil. We believe she may be a trader of some renown.
And what business do you have with the desert hare?
She was a close friend of mine. I was hoping she might be able to help me.
Very well. Go to the bordello. I'll arrange an introduction.
He'll arrange an introduction. Hopefully.
Do you think we can trust him?
Only as far as I think he trusts us.
I mean, as long as it's better than the fucking meeting in 15 where you go to talk to the freaking lady that's the head over Alticia, I should be good. But if I have to sit here and debate on why she should give a shit, then I'm gonna be annoyed.
So you're the ones who've been sniffing around.
I beg your pardon?
Don't play the fool.
What?
Stick your nose in our business and you're likely to lose it.
Bitch, you have no idea who you're talking to. You fucking dumbass. You guys are literally getting spawn camps, you fools! Be gone, beast! I just love this demonic voice. Bring it, bitch! Bring it, motherfucker! What you got? There we go. God damn it, hold up. I need to learn this parry timing. What is wrong? I don't understand what I'm doing wrong.
To me, boy.
There we go. There we go.
Farewell.
Look what you've done. Glad your birthday was nice. My last few days have sucked. I've been having it mentally. I could only wake up every day to watch Corey Kenshin, then eat something, then go back to sleep. Oh, well, goodness, I'm sorry that you lost something so important to you, awesome bro. I like to have keepsakes for myself from a lot of different things throughout my life. That's most of what my collectibles are, keepsakes from people or from events.
Who are you working for? Him or her?
Him. The boss. He wanted us to test you.
Though one could hardly call that a test.
Lord Furter?
Look what the cat dragged in.
Your skill with the blade is rare indeed, my lord. A fitting talent for an outlaw.
You know who I am. So what now? Call in the Men of the Rock and collect the bounty?
That isn't my decision to make. Our work is done. Take him to meet his precious Rosina. She will be interested to make his acquaintance.
It's interesting.
Yes, my lord.
Being in foreign country, especially excessive foreign country.
To the Lock of Leisure, then.
Because you don't know who to talk to or what to talk about. Because you might be immediately spotted and then taken out. It's always interesting going to like different.
Made from the stoutest stoneware. Won't chip, won't crack, no matter how rocky the road.
You liar! Okay, I really gotta use the bathroom, chat. I will be right back, okay? I apologize that I have to pee so bad, but we're gonna have our first ad break of the night, and then I'll be back shortly after. But, going off of, you know, since we're talking about it, do you guys have any type of, item that you really, really, like, you know, think is... Now, you don't have to share this if you don't want to. You can talk about something else if you like while I'm gone. But just to kind of spark conversation for when I come back. Actually, you know what? I'll do this instead. What do you guys think of water parks? And is there something that you really like about it? Or is there something you really hate about it? Depending on your opinion, you know? I want to hear you guys' thoughts, because I absolutely love water parks. I'll be looking forward to what you guys have to say. Okay, I love water parks. They make me happy. Absolutely. What is my camera doing? There it goes. God damn it, chat! I came back, but we have not acquired the milk. Held back. It was a blanket your dad gave you to the right, for I was born right when it was still in the hospital, so it hurts. I understand that, awesome, bro. I definitely understand that. That can be definitely something that'd make you upset. Once you go flat. Oh, flat bread. I was like, what? Hold up, I apologize. Anyways, so you love water parks? Glad to hear. Depends either on open or closed space. I like going to water parks that's open and sun is out, even if I need to use sunscreen. I don't think I've ever been to a closed water park, so that's actually interesting to hear that they have those. Get your emo hippie looking ass back here. That ain't wrong.
Lubo's Forge, the Briar's Kiss.
Ah, so it was the young sprig after all. So much for Rosina Delamil being a woman of experience. How wrong I was.
It was an easy mistake to make, Uncle. After all, it must have been years since Sid last saw her. Sorry, him. Whoever this Lubor truly is, he's clearly a man of means. I'd say he deserves our respect.
See that he gets it.
Is it alright? Aggressive, aggressive. Kind of a Castlevania Nocturne, but we're still sad they skipped on Simon and went to Richter.
Lord Furder told me to bring them to you.
What makes you like Simon more than Richter, out of curiosity?
My boys tell me you're in need of assistance. Sid the Second.
Alright.
I won't waste your time. I need passage through the south gate.
Bro really said, nah, you kidding, bro.
Tell me, what do you think is a merchant's most important commodity?
Time.
Why, trust. Everyone knows that. Without it, you have nothing. And nothing is exactly what you have. And so, for you, I, too, have nothing. I'm not in the business of helping every lost puppy that wanders in off the street. I'm a busy man, as you can see.
Let's leave this mummer to his farce.
By all means. Find someone else to help you on your way. Just be sure to tell them you're not the two travelers from the inn the guards are looking for. Don't want them jumping to conclusions, do we?
Why, you...
What
So,
an asshole.
what do we need to do to earn your trust?
I like this one. Willing to do whatever it takes to get what he wants. Ha! Men like you have a special place in my heart. Why, you ask? Because they get me what I want. Always.
Interesting writing.
Fine.
I like it, though.
So what do you want?
Don't tell me you're going to listen to this swaggering scruff.
We might as well hear him out. It's only natural that an ally of Sid's would seek assurances of strangers. Assuming he is an ally, of course. 5 years ago, he would have still been a boy.
And yet even then I had more good sense than a man, 5 times my age? But enough of the pleasantries. We were speaking of what I want.
Of what I want, of course, of course!
I want you to put an end to the trouble in Dalamil.
I mean, that's understandable.
Return to me when you have done so, and you shall have my aid. Until then, I bid you good day.
What trouble? If you're going to give us orders, be clear about them, damn you!
He makes a point!
Manners, Greybeard. One catches more damselflies with honey than with vinegar.
What did you call me?
My apologies. A word of advice in recompense. Follow the crystals. Oh, but that was 3. Oh, I'm making this too easy for you.
I'm so lost!
Ha! It will be easy. Solving his little riddle should be like dealing with him. Child's play. Let us divide our forces, Clive. I'd rather not drag this parlor game on any longer than we need to.
All right. Good luck, Uncle.
Right. Anyways, but yeah, water parks are nice. I went to one a few days ago. I saw my sister there and lives with my mom, and I got to see my mom again. That was nice. That sounds really wholesome, awesome, bro. I went there with Dylan, Devin, Dylan's little brother, and Dylan's girlfriend. We had a fantastic time. I don't mean that like I like Simon more than Richter. It's just the timeline. Because Trevor Victor is from the 1400s, Simon's from the 600s, and Richter is from the 1700s. Netflix Castlevania was phenomenal. Oh, really? I didn't know Netflix made a Castlevania show, but I'm very glad to hear that it was good. Because, you know, there's a lot of times when shows relative to Netflix are not very good. So I usually expect them to be terrible. 99% of the time I expect them to be terrible, so I'm very pleased to hear that it was not. Speak with the townspeople? Oh, quest destination is nearby.
You rest, go. You've earned it.
I understand now. I understand what it's asking me now. What's up, merchant?
Me. Is it true there's been trouble with crystals of late?
You've heard, then?
I've heard rumors.
Damn thieves. Pilfering the crystals that were meant to fill our cups and light our stoves. Us common folk have hardly had a shard to share between us these last few moons. And it isn't as if we can buy them on the black market either. Whoever's taking them, they aren't sharing.
Well, I mean, when you live out in a desert, trading goods is going to be extremely important because, like, it's hard to produce any goods when you live in a desert, you know? Just because of the sheer just difficulty of the area that you live in, I would think.
Do you have a moment?
Depends what for.
Just a question. Dalamil seems to be thriving compared to the other villages I came through on the way. Is there a reason for that?
Well, we're a stone's throw from Drake's Fang for one. The soldiers guarding the Mother Crystal and the shipments need a place to spend their hard-earned gil. The men of the Rock throw their money about like there's no tomorrow.
Is that so?
Really?
Well, thank you. Don't let me keep you from your work any longer.
Clive's also pretty, not quite silver-tongued, of course, but pretty well, pretty good with his words and everything. I like that. You should watch it with Dylan and Devin. It's dope. The new Castlevania Nocturne is a sequel with a new cast. Maybe a recurring character may appear. It's coming on September 28th. Okay, okay. Yeah, I don't really know a whole lot about, Castlevania, so if I were to watch it, it'd probably go all over my head, I won't lie.
What
Hello,
can I do
ladies.
for you, soldier? Need that sword polishing?
I'm not a soldier.
Ugh, then be off with you. I serve the men of the Rock and the men of the Rock only.
You have an agreement with them?
Don't be stupid. I just know which side my bread is buttered. Don't want to be stuck under some pauper when they come knocking. With pockets deeper than Zemeckis and an urge to empty them. No, just leave, will you? Before you scare them off.
I think I'm starting to get an idea of what's been going on. I wonder if Uncle Byron's learned anything of use. They'll probably be back at the inn by now.
So, I think all the people that live near the crystal are coming back down here to re-buy all the crystals.
Why is the
Seems to be
tavern shut?
something similar to what's going on, but I'm still not entirely sure why.
It's you, the one who broke all our furniture.
I'm
What do you
sorry.
want? Haven't you caused enough trouble already?
I'm looking for my pal. Have you seen him?
The gentleman who was with you? Yes, he's upstairs, but
But...
Thank you. I'll go and fetch him.
But what? You stopped your sentence. But what, is he dead? I fucking hope not. I would actually fucking cry. Excuse me? Excuse me? Fine, Byron. Fuck off. Can I go in here? Nope. Alright. Up we go. Uncle Byron! Just start screaming his name. Could you imagine? Couldn't do that. Oh, I think we found it. Hmm. That does not look...
Will this suffice as a deposit?
By the sands. That's a black pearl.
One of the many treasures in my collection that I would be only too happy to part with, should you give me reason to do so.
All right. I'm sure that we can come to an agreement.
Man
but
of the
not
rock.
here.
Oh, we need to hide.
What are you doing, Uncle?
Uncle, what are you doing? Are you trying to die? Bro's just fucking scheming over there. What the fuck, Byron? Bro, what are you up to?
Care to explain why you're giving gifts to Kupka's men?
Bait, my boy. One cannot catch one's prey without it.
I mean, it is smart.
And I do believe I've snagged us quite the quarry. I started by asking around the markets as to where I might purchase crystals. I had no luck, of course. It's forbidden to trade in such things. But my uncharacteristic indiscretion just happened to attract the attention of those uniformed ruffians. They took me aside and said they could procure the crystal I sought if I proved I could pay for it.
And he sees a black
So
pearl.
the pearl was your proof.
I thought they'd ask for more. A second-rate specimen like that would only fetch 500,000 or so.
Damn,
A small
he's
price to
talking.
pay for admittance to the
Yo,
underworld. That's enough
yo.
about my little act of subterfuge. What did you discover?
Bro really said
The supply
these
of
poor
crystals has dried
motherfuckers.
up of late. And some people seem to think they're being stolen. Meanwhile, members of Kupka's private guard have been spending money all over town. I'll wager those soldiers you've been talking to have been siphoning off crystals meant for elsewhere and pocketing the profits.
I'll wager you're right.
We'll meet with them then, just as you arranged, and put an end to the trouble Lubor spoke of.
Ha! That preening popinjay thought this would be difficult.
Popinjay?
It just goes to show one should never underestimate a Rosfield.
Let's go.
He'll soon wipe that smirk off his face.
He does not like him at all.
I
Byron,
arranged to
I'm
meet
too
with the
I'm
soldiers
too
in a
rich to
secluded corner
relate.
of the Velcroy,
Right?
far from prying eyes.
The perfect place for a spot of double dealing.
I trust I can count on your support if things turn sour.
Of course.
Let me treat you. I'm pretty
Oh, goodness.
I need a drink.
I fucking love Byron. Byron as a character is amazing. This game has consistently new characters and older characters.
Men of the wrong. Anytime they pull their snouts out of Kupka's trough is when they want to lord it over us.
But I will say, I do love just how they, what's it? Just how this game is treating every single character we meet. They just all seem to be just interesting in their own right. I've yet to really meet anybody that's just boring or something like that. Every single character has their own reason, own purpose, own personality, or own takes. Like, it's never just like a copy and paste thing, you know? It's everyone's got something interesting and unique to respond with. And like Byron, that's hilarious. We get to see like a a rather higher up individual be able to respond to being shaken down with money are responding with, "That's what you wanted? Okay. Okay." They don't even want any money. The fools! You know, it's fucking wild. Absolutely wild to see, if I'm honest. And I love that. I love this different take on everything. And I love that this game doesn't, like, force everything to be overly serious either. Like the cartoony scene with Byron. Like, the characters and everything allow the game to have, like, a short moment of, and game, and thunderstorm. He's done. I'll say I'm almost certain he's done. All right. Caution. All more scorpions. I'm not really worried about it. Scorpions are pretty easy to deal with. All I'm concerned about is the health regen. There we go. And stay down. There we go. Alright, so we've got that area over there. We don't really need to go there. Oh, wait, no, we don't need to go over there. We do need to go this way, however. I like this. The desert areas in video games are always interesting. What is chat's thoughts on desert areas in video games? We hate them, we love them. Boring. I think it's mostly interesting to me just because I've never been really in an area like a desert. So everything about a leg eater, that's pretty funny. Get him, Byron! Yeah, I think everything about him is so interesting to me because it's so different than anything I've been around, obviously. I've always been around in very, very the opposite, just humid areas. 90% humidity even. So being in an area with low humidity and stuff like this about, it's so interesting, really. To notice.
Turn around, friend. There's nothing back there but a pack of bloodthirsty.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we don't want to die to beasts. I'm not into very empty, vast area. I like vibrant, like forest ruins or snowy area. I definitely understand vast yet empty not being very interesting. I think it's great for scale, but can definitely be done in a poor way. I think it's fine to have it be open. Like, I will say this game, what it's doing that's really helping it is having this stuff like this, like the water. The trail of water cutting through the desert is really helping add a splash of color amidst the tan and browns and grays amidst the desert. It's really helping keep it beautiful, you know?
I'll take it from here.
I think deserts are fine to be empty as long as they do have something along the side of, like, enemies or collectibles or treasures, you know? So not quite empty as in, you know, it can be visually empty if it's got a few visual highlights alongside general tangible
I was
stuff
beginning to think you weren't coming, my lord. You've brought your contribution?
All the silver and stones I could scrape together at such short notice?
You brought the whole 500 talents.
That was the price we agreed upon, yes? If you've no objections, I'd like to see the crystal.
Of course. Right this way, my lord.
I mean, they look pretty good. Bro's got a bounty, god damn.
Not bad at all. You weren't lying about the clarity. But what of security? If I were to be stopped on the road, what guarantee have I that it wouldn't be seized as property of the Republic?
Because these crystals are no longer the property of the Republic. You're not buying from us. You're buying from them.
And we have no more jurisdiction here than you, my lord.
but we have ships and will gladly deliver to a port of your choosing now that our price has been met.
Royalists, eh? What brings you here?
Why, to collect their share of Drake's Fang's blessing, of course. Our nations are allies, and so they are entitled to a portion of the Mother Crystal's bounty. And being such good friends, we elected to increase that portion and share the benefits. And now that these crystals are officially property of the Kingdom of Waloed, we are duty-bound not to interfere, no matter where they might happen to end up next.
Did you get all that? They're in cahoots!
So it would seem.
My lord, what is the meaning of this?
Double-crossing dogs. They're not here to do business.
I'm here to kick your ass!
Kill them both!
I fucking dare you to get near me.
It's not over yet, Uncle. Good. I'm just getting warmed up.
Getting warmed up? Alright. Fuck everybody.
You're finished.
You know, I love they're all out here trying to fight and stuff, and it's just not working. Okay. Who did that?
Titan!
New enemies approach, eh? I've had the bitch! You're going down! Let's go! There we go. There we go, the lunge. Fucking love this gameplay. Okay, clear that out. Sharp Fang.
Well, that wasn't too bad.
No, that really wasn't
That's
that much
like
of a
my
militia.
performance, huh? I've often played the villain on the stage. I think I did the role justice. Don't you?
Hell yeah, my man.
Greybeard, you were magnificent. The battle scene was particularly thrilling. Such a shame you didn't have more of an audience, but perhaps that's for the best.
Probably. That we didn't do this in front of the town.
Long enough to witness your uncle's sordid transaction. I hardly expected one so venerable to degrade himself so thoroughly, buying one's way into the confidence of degenerates. Ingenious.
This was the trouble you spoke of. The men of the Rock taking crystals meant for the common folk and conspiring with the Royalists. Well, now it's over.
There's a fucking bounty, bro. God damn. You see how many were there?
Had scarcely any means of redress against Kupka's men, let alone a foreign army. Until you two came along, that is.
Bro just looks over. The bounty!
Well, we'd better get these crystals back to town. You won't mind waiting with them while I fetch a wagon.
I mean, what if it literally had a waiting minigame where you sit here and chill for fucking 15 minutes just doing fuck all What if they did have a fucking side mission like that? You ever play a game where it has pointless side missions like that? It's always fucking funny. Or like some annoying, like, oh, protect the person while they're heading somewhere.
It occurs to
Those
me
are
that
always
I
fun.
still don't know your name.
You don't need to.
Clive.
So, Sid the Second is a Clive. I suppose it could have been worse. Well, Clive, you held up your end of the bargain, so I must do the same. Passage through the South Gate, was it not?
Yeah.
To tell the truth, you've helped a little there too. Many of the guards have already been redeployed to deal with the issue of their missing comrades. And those left behind have been encouraged to look the other way should you attempt to pass through.
Being able to...
Thank you. And please allow me to cover your costs.
When a story mission actually feels like
You
a side
still have
mission.
the purse
LeMayo.
I gave to the soldiers, I trust. I saw you pluck it from one of the bodies.
Oh, dear. Was I really so obvious?
And my name is not Greybeard. It is Lord Byron Rosfield, thank you very much.
No, thank you very much, Greybeard.
Of all the...
Here, wear this.
Desert Rose. Blue Bull.
Any friend of mine who sees you with it shall be a friend of yours.
Thank you.
I like it. I like this. But yeah, it does kind of
And
feel a little bit like a
please,
side mission.
Feel free to send one of my Stoluses back to your people. Tell them that Rosina Dalamil is back in bed with Sid.
Alright.
Umia los delan. Tu isakelis.
Very creepy. Oh, goodness, cold.
I'm trusting you, Sid. Or should I say, Clive? So be sure not to let me down. I have a reputation to uphold.
This is wholesome. See, I don't mind side mission stuff like this, though. I don't mind it when you have, like, this almost kind of, like, filler arc. If the characters and the writing are good, I find it interesting. Because it makes me it makes it feel more real.
It was my pleasure.
Like everything isn't just, you know, hand-fed to you constantly.
Let's go.
Like, I expect there to be bumps along the way in a journey. I expect there to be problems and mishaps and things that don't happen perfectly in order the way you want it to. You know? So, like, it just feels like it makes sense to me. But I understand why some people may not really like it.
Clive. You and I
have more in common than you might think. Not only are we both masters of the blade, and devilishly handsome to boot, but we are both the second people to bear our respective names.
What?
What, you didn't think Rosina Dalamil was my own invention, did you? It was the name of my master. I inherited it from her, along with her title and her smithy. Ensuring that her name lived on was the least I could do after all she did for me. She plucked me from the streets and put my less than nimble fingers to work, making blades instead of trouble.
Alas.
Alas, she was to leave my life as suddenly and unexpectedly as she had entered it. I swore to follow in her footsteps, that I might change others' lives as she had mine. That is why I keep her forge alive, and why I play the desert hare, why I care for the orphans of Dalamil. Indeed, I had thought my obligations to Renz and Drika to be my most pressing concern, as until the infamous Sid made a surprise reappearance. Rather muddied the waters.
Still,
I suppose there's enough of me to go around, but do forgive me if the desert hare isn't always at your beck and call, won't you?
How very fitting.
The noble soldiers of Dalmekia and Waloo, partners in arms on so many battlefields, should also become partners in crime. Still, the merchants of Dalamil will be relieved to see them brought to justice. Many have been driven almost to ruin for want of crystal. I'm sure they would all be rushing to thank you for the service you have done them, if, of course, they had any idea what you had done.
Of course.
Of course, as long as we remain reliant on the power of the crystals, we leave ourselves open to such exploitation. But people are such greedy, needy creatures.
There's simply no other way.
Clive, you must bring down each and every mother crystal in the twins, and put an end to the people's thoughtless dependence upon them. Do try not to disappoint me. So, like, yeah, this is all interesting dialogue to me.
Best of luck.
We got any more side quests in here? We got this man. What you got?
Never even forged a Perhaps Forge Master Luber's having fun at my expense.
I wouldn't put it past him.
Neither would I.
Oh, wait. Are you Clive?
Sorry, my mind was elsewhere. I'm Sava, Master Luber's least accomplished apprentice.
Bro really said I'm the
Former
shittiest at my
apprentice if I
job.
don't pass this test. Maybe I'm just not the resourceful type.
What do you need to do?
People are buying up weapons faster than the Briar's Kiss can forge them, and here I am, unable to make a decent bit of kitchenware.
I can't even make a fork!
He wants me to make a carving knife, one that embodies the spirit of Dalamil. Whatever that's supposed to mean. I don't suppose you have any idea what he's on about, do you?
I'm afraid not.
Never mind. Thought I'd ask. It was that, or pack my bags.
I could try to give you a
I
hand.
could give you a hand if you like. I know how busy the Briar's Kiss has been. And that Libor needs all the capable hands he can find.
I'd be a fool to refuse.
I'm so confused, though. What
where
I
do
was
we
gonna say, what do we
start?
do? I need to help him out.
question.
Bro, just help me.
If I'm honest, I've never made any kind of knife before. And then there's this little riddle to keep in mind. The spirit of Dalamil. Nothing is ever simple with that man.
The way I see it, there's only one way we'll be solving Lubor's puzzle. We need information. The more the better.
Why does he have to speak in riddles?
There's no point fumbling in the dark, I suppose.
Is he the Desert Sphinx?
Now, who to speak to first? Well, there's plenty of folk in Dalamil who use knives for a living. There's the butcher, of course, and any number of cooks. They're bound to have an opinion or two about the tools of their trade. All right. I think we have a plan. Let's get to it, shall we?
Goodness.
I'll talk to every cook I can find. You speak to the butcher, and anyone else you can think of.
As long as it's not the Dark Souls 1 butcher, we're all good. No
Let's hope that
man-eater
someone says
Mildreds
something
here are
useful.
allowed, okay? I want no man-eater Mildreds in-game or in chat, okay? I do not feel like being eaten alive today.
Trust Libor to take a simple test and turn it into a riddle. I better get to it.
Leave it to Edgy Gamer to get to the main story and immediately drop it to do a side quest.
Welcome, sir. What can I do you for?
A question, if you don't mind. I need to know what makes a good carving knife.
You a blacksmith or something?
Something, I suppose.
Fair enough. Knives, is it? First and foremost, it's got to hold an edge. Most knives will make it through fat, no problem, but sinew dulls cheap steel in no time. Give me a blade which can slice through anything that crosses my chopping block, and I'm a happy woman.
I'm confused.
So a knife that stays sharp. Makes sense.
I don't really know what, like, keep the blade sharp, particularly. I don't really know a whole lot about bladesmithing. I know a very, 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 very minimal amount. So I really don't know what you could do with a blade to keep it, you know, staying sharp in such a way. Do you guys know anything about bladesmithing or handling blades or anything like that? I've handled a blade plenty of times. Usually larger blades though. Larger blades and things of the like. I've used very few pocket knives, etc. I've handled mostly larger sized knives and machetes, etc. Genuine cactuar needles imported from across the sea. Just one prick and your little sparrow will sing. Your little sparrow? So
You're going to drink my...
I don't know why, it just randomly marked on the map. Oh, it marks the location that I need to talk to people in, that's the thing.
The most fragrant
That's what it
herbs
does.
needed
Yeah.
to a silken softness, like eating a cloud.
Silver platters.
Who else could I ask?
Castle Dasbor.
Who else is there to ask?
Father, hot water.
It wouldn't be you, would it?
Everything I've worked for. All those years of toil. Every coin I've ever earned is tied up in this place.
We counting katana replicas? That's
right.
fine. That's perfectly fine, katana replicas.
Leave me be. On second thought, perhaps you are just what I need. Might your services be for hire?
That depends on the job.
I'd have you save my business, the baths. The water's turned scalding hot and all the crystals in Dalimil wouldn't be enough to cool it. I've no doubt that my woes stem from the water's source. But I can't go and investigate for fear of my customers thinking I've abandoned the place. I'm bound to these baths in more ways than one. I beg of you. Go to Dusnoff Terraces. Tell me what you find there.
I go there and there's literally just a lava monster.
All right. I'll go and take a look.
Wonderful. It's not far. Leave the market by
it's
the
right down the
south gate.
road.
The smell of sulfur will guide you the rest of the way. These baths are all that keep me from an ignoble end in a debtor's prison. My livelihood, my very life, is at stake.
Poor man. Poor man. That's actually pretty cool. How many katana replicas do you have, Artoria Pendragon? I don't have any blade replicas in my house. The only thing I have is like a little Swiss Army knife kind of thing. So I don't have anything dope like that. Just the one. Is it based off of something, or is it just a simple katana replica, would you say? No, not
Sorry,
Cortana.
I don't know the
Not
answer to the...
Cortana. Just a dull replica of a blade? Okay, okay. Yeah, because I mean, I think blades are cool. Now, I will say, as interesting as katanas are, like I said, I do find European and Japanese stuff interesting. European blades are definitely my preferred. I find, like I said, I think my favorite type of blade of all time is the bastard sword, the hand and a half sword. Which, you know, that's been like my favorite thing ever since I played The Legend of Zelda when I was, you know, for the first time, and I saw Link holding his sword one-handed and two-handed, depending on the situation. Like, I've always thought it was so fucking cool that you could really handle it either way. I always thought to myself how great it was to have a one-handed blade with extra reach, or a two-handed blade that you could switch to one hand if needed. So it's always been simple stuff like that I've always thought was really, really cool.
Is it true?
Imagine wanting to own Clive's Invictus, his iconic weapon. I saw that video. Which video?
You're going to drink my pockets.
Let's see if I can find the person that I'm looking for. Can't seem to find anybody is the problem here. I don't know who else there is to talk to that I would need. I need to talk to townspeople, but who else would I talk to? They're somewhere in this area. Oh, I'm a fucking dumbass. They're right here. That's how you can tell I'm getting tired.
I'm in no mood for chatter.
Sorry. Do you mind if I ask your trade?
Hunter, why?
I have a question. Can you tell me what makes a good carving knife? I assume you use one out in the field.
Has to be able to put up with some punishment. Can't be dealing with a brittle blade, not while I'm on the hunt. If your knife snaps every time you use it, you'll be spending coin as fast as you make it. Times are hard enough as it is.
Thank you. I won't keep you any longer.
All business, eh? Man after my own heart.
So,
very sweet.
A carving knife should be hard-wearing and hold an edge. Hardly a revelation. Let's hope Sava had better luck than I did.
Hopefully he found something of interest, because we found absolutely nothing. I want a sturdy knife. Wow.
Take a sniff, good sir.
Amazing.
Carpets have pride of place in...
Is it true?
Take a good sniff, my good sir. No, I don't want a whiff of anything of yours.
How'd it go? You learn anything useful, or should I be looking for a new trade?
Only that a blade should be durable and stay sharp. But I don't see how that relates to the spirit of Dalimil.
I didn't have much luck either. All the cook said was that he needs his knives to be light. Too heavy and they do his shoulder in.
So we're no better off than when we started. Perhaps Lubor didn't mean anything with his Dalamil remark. But that can't be right. I've bandied enough words with the man to know that he chooses them carefully. No. We must be missing something. Something right in front of our noses, most likely.
I got a big nose, you can hide a lot behind
it. But I have to make a start soon. I can't put off making this knife forever.
Agreed.
You can.
Lubor wouldn't like that much.
Right. I've been trained to work iron. The cheap stuff, mind. But it's hardy enough if you don't hammer it too thin, and it sharpens up nicely with a bit of effort. Trouble is, it's either durable or it's light. Meaning someone is going to be disappointed. Forge Master Lubor, probably.
Is there no one else you can turn to? Someone who knows their metals, perhaps?
Is there a metal worker around here?
The other apprentices know better than to help me with my test. But maybe there is someone I could turn to. A merchant, a favourite of Forge Master Lubor's, who sells metals to tradesmen passing through the Valkyrie.
Maybe it's a trick test. Like you're supposed to figure out to do stuff a different way, even if it's not the way that you would directly would think, you know? So it's like when you're playing Final Fantasy XIII Lightning Returns.
Well, this is no good. I was hoping to get out of the heat for a little while.
Then go stand in the shade that is 10 feet away from you, you dumb bitch. What the fuck? Oh my god, chat. I can't stand that I'm wearing a beanie right now. Like, how do I fix that problem? Oh my god. I can't stand that I'm drinking milk instead of water. Like, holy fuck. It's impossible. Why would I ever do that? It's not like I could walk across the living room and get water from this magical thing called a faucet. No, I live on a different planet where we drink liquid CO2, alright? We drink liquid nitrogen. That's what we drink. Alright? That's the kind of place I live in. What the actual living fucking nonsense. Oh my god.
Is it true what I'm hearing?
Yes.
The men of the
yes,
rock
it
are cutting
is.
off our crystals for themselves.
It is true what you're hearing. Edgy Gamer's losing his damn mind. Getting upset at these dumbasses. I was gonna say, I think this is the wrong way. I need to go the other way. Edgy is always losing his mind. I swear. I am sometimes. I need to read someone who's going to speak in riddles rather than nonsense.
Ours is a blessed corner of the Velcroy.
A veritable oasis, with clear running water and natural hot springs. I don't doubt that people have been gathering here since long before the founding of the Republic. Since it was founded, they've been gathering in even greater numbers, to serve the needs of the miners who work Drake's Fangs, and the soldiers who guard it. And to serve them they did, lining their coffers far from the prying eyes and grasping fingers of the Republican excisemen. Not that edicts from the Rondella carry much weight in these parts. Dalamil has long been something of a law unto itself. Here those with the most money or the most friends make the rules.
At least they did.
Until Kupka built that castle of his at the heart of the Mother Crystal. Dalamil has been Titan's fiefdom since then. And while his men may be liberal with their coin, they are anything but in the exercising of their authority. Which, as I'm sure I don't need to tell you, is absolute. So you see why those with the people's best interests at heart took it upon themselves to organize their own protection, my predecessor chief among them.
Farewell now.
I like it. Makes sense. Seems like Kupka is quite the tyrant in these parts, if I'm honest. Going off of what I'm seeing and hearing. Seems like the man's a fucking villain. I like how we're just taking Byron on the desert adventure everywhere with us, just, you know, fucking chilling as we go. I love that. We got Torgal from Pedigree. He is a. There you go. Pedigree affects Torgal's attack potency, increases Torgal's and company's Clive in battle. What? Launches several elementally charged orbs at the single distant target. Conjures the healing aura to mend nearby allies' wounds. Projects Torgal immediately in front of an enemy, causing a damage-dealing shockwave. Triggers multiple explosions in front of Torgal, lifting all enemies caught in the blast into the air. Concentrates the moon's light on an enemy, forcing it to the ground. What the fuck? I am losing my mind. I don't even know what we're talking about right now. I'm completely goddamn lost. Yeah, I just like that Byron's just on this adventure through the fucking desert with me. Because, you know, we don't have nothing better to do. Not like we have a story to attend to, LeMayo.
Any luck? Or will you be needing help with your bags?
Well, I asked her, but... you tell him.
If you're looking to make a knife that will impress a master like Lubor, there are options. They're just not that viable. Featherlight adamantite knives will get passed from generation to generation, never needing so much as a lick of the whetstone. But adamantite ore is unique to ash, so it doesn't come cheap.
And it's beyond my skill to handle.
Unique to ash.
You didn't even mention the
Are there any
beyond your
materials
skill.
unique to Dalamil? Something which could be mixed with iron to refine it. Make it lighter.
What are you getting at?
You said that Lubor trained you to work iron. Then that's what he'll expect you to use. But he would have known that it would either be too heavy or too brittle for a carving knife. Perhaps his Dalamil remark wasn't a riddle, but a hint.
If it's cheap metal you're using, then there's always limestone, I suppose. Folk first settled Dalamil to get at her mineral deposits. And, if you know the trick, it can be melted down in the furnace to drive out impurities from low-quality iron.
Bloody hell! That must be it!
Okay, now you gotta put your heart into it.
Suppose you know.
Bloody hell!
It's hardly my speciality, but
Right?
I've
You gotta
been around
sell
enough
it.
blacksmiths to know how it works.
Looks like I've got some learning to do. Clive, I hate to ask after all that you've done for me, but...
Could you give me some limestone?
Limestone? Fine. I can hardly
I
abandon
can't
you
drop it now. We've come this far.
I want to know if this is the answer to Lubor's little riddle.
Right? I want to know.
I
I
can't
want
thank you
to
enough,
know.
Clive.
I need to know.
You'll have no trouble finding limestone over in the terraces. The place is bloody made of it.
I suppose I'll meet you back at the forge.
Right you are. I'll see you shortly.
I do hear that, interestingly enough, as
Do you crush it up or just throw it in the furnace?
as poor as the desert is in a lot of important resources, I do hear that the deserts are very rich in things of, you know, oil and certain minerals, etc. So it really just depends on what you're trying to do, you know? Depends on what you're trying to do or what you are looking for on how actually useful the, the desert's environment can be. Well, that's like one thing nowadays, like, you know, deserts have a lot of, like, the oil deposits and stuff. Which I also hear a lot of the frozen wastelands as well have that, like in Canada, Alaska, and, what was it? Yeah, Canada, Alaska, and, like, Russia and stuff. Or they have, like, a lot of untapped resources just because of being stuck under the ice and things like that. Which is very, very crazy to think about, if I'm honest. Something I thought about a lot when I was, you know, younger. Thinking about, like,
That'll do, girl.
I wonder how hard they try to go out of their way to, you know, get these resources out from under the ice or from under the sand. And how do you even get stuff from out under the sand without displacing the sand and causing more issues than you had at the start, you know?
Made from the stoutest stoneware.
Also, we literally have to go down the south road now, so we're just gonna head that way.
We should get going soon.
What do you want?
Do you have water?
Directions? Either take this road to the Fang.
Oh wow, this area is beautiful.
I'm not too late.
You're not?
What is it, Lubel?
A question that I neglected to ask earlier.
What's the question?
Where is it that you're bound?
To Drake's Fang. To finish Hugo Kupka.
Just as I thought. Then allow me to share a secret. Drake's Fang is currently riddled with royalists. Tolmeki and Walud are allies, and as you've seen, their soldiers work hand in glove. But no nation has ever before allowed a foreign army to make a barracks of its holiest of holies.
Not by choice, at least.
And there's more. My man on the inside of the Fang has failed to report for several days. I fear there may be more trouble lying in wait for you on the road ahead.
Oh boy.
Isn't there always?
To be expected,
If you're
let's be
determined
honest.
to beard the lion's den, then promise me one thing. That you will enter via the mines, where the guard is lightest. I've lost one Cid already. If I lose another, people will start to think me careless.
I don't plan on dying. Not before Kupka does, anyway.
This is wholesome.
Well, so long as you have a plan.
This is so wholesome. I love it. This is just fucking adorable. I won't be streaming for too much longer though, chat. I am getting rather
Drake's
tired.
Fang should be just beyond these springs. Shall we press on?
So here, we're gonna go over here. We're gonna do these side quests, and then I'm gonna probably call it good for the night, because I am getting really, really tired. And I do need to rest a little bit. I didn't get a lot of rest over these past few days.
But hopefully this is what Southern needs.
Come on, girl. The gate's open now. We can press on.
We can press onward! Onward to our next goal! Towards what we need. Hello, traveler. Do you have anything for me?
I do. Trader, are you? Seeking your fortune, dining the
So it looks like it goes around and then back down, so we'll go do that. Yeah, we'll do these two side quests and call it good. I think that's pretty reasonable and fair. A little bit of a straightaway, interestingly enough, here. I like the whole like limestone everywhere though. Oh, the whole pathway is basically limestone.
Something awful's taken up residence in the springs. You'll turn back if you know what's good for you.
I don't know what's good for me, therefore I will head to face first into any trouble that dare stand in my way.
By the flames. That explains the heat.
Titan!
Begone, beasts!
Enough.
There we go. Easy enough, easy enough. And executed. Jesus Christ, just die. Fuck. Oh my goodness.
Too slow.
Oh goodness. My goodness. Ow, you son of a bitch. Aha, you fool! I literally went dead silent, waiting for him to do that. Is it fair to punch a man while he's down? I think yes, it is. I wanted to Judgment Bolt him, but I thought it'd be funnier if I just do the silly jab from the side. Alright, good level up, good level up. Yeah, we're gonna head back into town. Turn these both in and be a good ending for the stream.
Let's cool things down a bit. Let's hope it's enough to keep the baths from boiling.
I mean, I like boiling baths, why not? Who doesn't want to dip into a big pile of boiling water? Doesn't that just sound absolutely amazing? Alright, yeah, let's head back up.
I saw with my own two eyes what you did to those devils down there.
I still hardly believe it. I gotta say, this game's had quite the different locales everywhere. We've honestly enjoying it. I would love to see something like this in person as well, like the pure white rock, the limestone. Just seeing how pretty it is. I don't know, man. Landscapes are beautiful. Absolutely downright gorgeous. Not to say the place I live in doesn't have its natural beauty from time to time, but
Come on, girl, the gate's open.
of course what's foreign to me is always going to be the most pretty in comparison. I'm gonna find the stuff I don't normally see a lot more beautiful and breathtaking than the very
Hanging lanterns.
common, like, you know,
There he
swamp
is.
and marsh.
The man who saved. I was hoping we'd be seeing you again. The baths
Yeah,
grow
he goes
more
bad.
bearable by the moment. It won't be long now before we are back to business as usual.
I'm glad to hear it.
Now, tell me this. What did you find at the terraces? What threatened to make me a pauper?
Not what I expected, that's for certain.
Literally demon living bombs.
You tell a fine story. That's not to say I don't believe you, though. Creatures made of flame, eh? That's something you to worry about.
Haven't I seen
But I
bomb
burdened
creatures
you
before,
with my
though?
worries enough already. Here, a small something by way of thanks.
It's just $3.
Right. It's
Nothing
high time
even
I got
good.
back to work. With a little luck,
Like,
the day
okay
might
at
yet
best.
be salvaged.
Quality? God damn it, it's for ignition again! Fuck! Still don't need it. Still he could give me stuff for the Phoenix and Ifrit, which I don't need.
The finest fabrics!
You hate to see it, chat. You hate to see it. That's alright. We'll get some stuff I'll use eventually.
I wasn't sure how much you'd need, but I hope this is enough.
I just grabbed a ton. A brittle white stone that grows in the restorative hot springs near Dalamil. When dried and milled into a fine powder, it can be added to molten iron to purge the metal of impurities. Huh.
You are one of the good ones, you know that.
I like to
You
think
and that
so.
merchant both,
I'm
she's
the
got
best.
Quite a gift for teaching that one. Now, time to see if limestone is the secret weapon we were hoping for.
Once again, don't know a whole lot about like weapon forging or weapon handling, or anything like that, but I'm sure it does something.
That'll do, I reckon. A knife forged from the very rocks of Dalamil. Her spirit, if you will.
Is it
It's
good?
a fine-looking blade.
A little dagger.
I only hope Master Lubor agrees.
I mean, it looks nice.
That sounds
Very
like
simple.
my cue. And just as well. I was getting tired of waiting.
I'm sorry, Forge Master Lubor.
Let's take a look then, shall we? First things first, Sava, do you think this is a carving knife worthy of the fine people of Dalamil?
I'd like to think so. But what do you think?
What do I think indeed? It's sharp-ish, but it won't last long with hard use. And it's heavy, heavier than it should be. You might not think it just to hold it for a moment, but sell that to a cook and you'll never hear the end of it. It looks like someone paid a visit to the terraces. The limestone was a step in the right direction, granted, but one that still leaves you short of the mark.
And I was so certain I had it all worked out.
I don't know who you found to teach you that little trick, but it certainly shows initiative. Next question. How much do you think I would charge if I'd made this?
Well, if it took you even a fraction of the time it took me, I would say you could demand a heavy purse.
And who would be able to pay that? The butcher?
Yeah.
The hunter? The cooks over at the inn?
Wow, this bro's is hitting him with a lesson.
Traders, not wealthy lords and ladies. Rule number 1 in any business, Sava. Know your customers.
Yes, Forge Master.
This is just about passable. But only just. I'd say you're worth keeping around a little longer. Starting tomorrow, you'll have an anvil of your own.
I will. Thank you.
This is wholesome.
I was wondering, what would you do if you were asked to forge a carving knife?
I'd do what I always do. Ask who it's for. If it was for the butcher, I'd make sure it holds an edge. For the hunter, I'd make it as tough as Titan. For the cook, light as a feather. And for the nobleman, I'd make it cost an absolute fortune.
Fucking genius.
Master, all right.
It looks like congratulations.
Master
are in order.
businessman.
I couldn't have done it without you. So much for the Forge Master's riddle, though, eh?
Bruh, so
The spirit
dumb.
of Dalamil had nothing to do with limestone or anything much at all. Meaning, I had you run around for no good reason.
You've passed your test. That's all that matters.
Just
I'll
randomly
afford you to learn
helping
in no
some
time.
fucking guy because we
when I
feel
do-
like it, I guess.
I'll craft you the finest carving knife you have ever seen.
Carving out a niche. 1 goblin coin. Alright. All chat. We're looking good. Hopefully that's a nice stopping point. But for now, I want to say thank you to everyone who came in. Actually, how long have we been playing this game so far? We are at... Oh, we are not at 2 hours and 12 minutes. We are well beyond that. Does it not say the playtime? I don't think it does. Regardless, I appreciate your patience. I appreciate your time. All is for Goblin Coin XD. Edgy, I'm going to start a grilling stream and call it a broadcast. Fucking LeMayo? What? That's amazing. Okay, well, you gotta send me a highlight or something. That's pretty great. See your playtime on the home menu. On the home menu? Here, let's go see. Weird. Oh! I was so confused. Damn, I've played for 44 hours? God damn, that's wild. You can see your playtime on the home menu. You put the Femboy tag, you fucker. It's because somebody asked me to. Of course. What is it? Are you talking about for my streams? Oh yeah, I forgot about stream tags. We talked about that like the one stream right before I got done like adding tags and stuff to my stream. I don't know, I just put 3 on there that I knew that I would use. English, Femboy, and Gaming. I mean, why the fuck not? But yeah, I appreciate all you coming in, and hopefully you enjoyed. I'm really tired, so I'm probably gonna go relax. Wow, game progress 65%. That's gonna make me cry. That makes me very sad. I hope not. Hopefully there's still half. Hopefully I still have well over half the game left to play. But for now, I wish you all good night. And as always, 3, 2, 1. Sorry. God damn it. I know it was a shitty snap, wasn't it? I fucking agree. Let me try it one more time. God damn it. Am I that tired? There we go. No. See, that's how you can tell I'm fucking right-handed, or at least done it more with my right hand. Later, losers. Have a good night. Your boy is exhausted and ready to pass the fuck out. Too many days of birthday, that's for sure. With no sleep.